Today, now the next thing which is very important for us to discuss is how to prevent injuries. Because we work out or we go to gym or go to any yoga class or any Zumba class or anything to get fit or to get better, not to get injured. Okay, and that's why it is very important for us to remember these 5 points which will help you stay very away from injuries. First important point is that you throughout the day, no matter what you're doing, even if you're walking or sitting in a chair, you need to keep your posture proper. So what that means is at least three basic things. Making sure your abs are engaged and tucked in. So don't stand here or here. Okay, stand in neutral position, keep your abs engaged. Second thing, put your shoulder blades in back pocket. Even when you're working on a computer, you can work like this. I work, so I know anyone can work with proper erect posture. Okay. Second thing, chin tucked in. Third thing is chin tucked in. So abs engaged, shoulder blades in back pocket, and chin tucked in. So minimum these three things you have to do throughout the day, no matter what you're doing. That was point number one. Second point. Okay. So the biggest mistake that we all do is we have this sedentary lifestyle that starts usually around 11th, 12th, maybe from 10th standard when there is a lot of time that is spent studying and sitting at one place and studying, and then we start getting more and more inactive after that. So first 10th, 11th, 12th, then obviously any degree that we pursue, there is always a lot of studies and there are a lot of assignments. So we sit down in this position and we stop being active. So that continues till we like say at least 2 to 3 years after we start working. And then in this is very common observed fact in IT industry. Okay, so first year of your IT like IT or corporate job, and you gain from 5 to 10 kgs in 1 year. You can ask anyone who is sitting for 1 year and they will tell you that they were not paying attention to what they are doing, what they are eating, how they are sleeping, and just 1 year they put on anything around 5 to 10 kgs. Then suddenly we wake up when those routine tests happen and suddenly we are all pre-diabetic, we have डिसलिपिडीमिया, मतलब जो डॉक्टर बोलते हैं एलडीएल एचडीएल तुम्हारा प्रोपोर्शन खराब है, कोलेस्ट्रॉल बढ़ गया है, फैटी लिवर स्टार्ट हो गया है. Then suddenly we realize कि यार I need to work out. So what we do, we are sitting in a couch for years and then suddenly I'm going to give you an example of badminton court because I practice in Bangalore and badminton is very popular there. So what people do, suddenly from that sedentary lifestyle, they jump into badminton court and they start playing. So the problem with that approach is when you're sitting for so many years, your core isn't ready for any such exercise. Your muscles have a lot of imbalances as I explained. Your joints aren't aligned and then you're moving incorrectly and then you do it for 1 hour, 1.5 hours continuously. So it's a perfect recipe for injuries. If you are not having correct posture and correct form of exercise, then if you load that movement again and again and again, it is like having like, do you like drive with car tire punctured? What happens when you do that? If the tire is punctured, if you just keep driving that car, what happens ultimately? You have to completely replace that tire, right? Because you damage that tire so much that it remains, that it cannot be used anymore. So that same thing happens to our body. If it is not in the perfect alignment, perfect form, then if you use it again and again and again in a wrong way, then you will definitely have problems, right? Okay, so second thing which we shouldn't do, don't jump from couch to court, or you can replace it by anything. So don't directly jump from like sedentary lifestyle to like get practicing for marathon. Give yourself 1 to 2 months to get ready for that kind of activity. And I want to give you a very good example here. Everyone knows Virat Kohli, right? So we know about his fitness transformation and everything. So when he was already a sports person, okay, so he wasn't like us. He was a very, very active and athletic person, even when he was not as fit as he is today. But when he decided that I am becoming really fat and I need to get more fit, so he had a new exercise routine and a proper lifestyle with it and everything. And he wanted to lift weights, okay? And now you must have seen lot of his videos doing Olympic lifting. His trainer, and I am not saying it randomly, you go and check this video where Virat Kohli himself tells his trainer gave him a stick and did not let him lift any weight for 1 month. So all the lifts he learnt with a simple stick. And he told that initially I found it very, very frustrating. But when I started seeing the results after 1 month, then I realized that why my trainer must have done this. So always remember, form is everything. If Virat Kohli does it, why can't we? We are definitely not more fit than him, right? So please understand that don't focus too much on how many repetitions I can do, how many sets I can do, how much weight I can lift. Instead, first just focus on the form of the exercise. Just do it with your body weight or max with a simple stick. No added weight. Third thing, make sure your workout is a complete workout. By that what I mean is, don't just focus on one muscle, because people come to me and tell me I just want like broader shoulders, I just want bigger biceps. So our body is made up of multiple muscles from feet. I explained a couple of days back, from feet up to our head. Everything is important. So don't just focus on one part of your body. Also, don't just focus on one system of your body. So you need to think about your circulation, you need to think about your cardiovascular system, you need to think about your bones, muscles, you need to also think about your brain and nervous system. So don't ignore one system completely. Your workout has to be a complete workout. I'm going to discuss this in more details in next 3 to 4 days. So stay tuned. I will take one system or one part or one feature of a complete workout program and discuss it in detail. Fourth thing that you absolutely shouldn't do if you want to stay away from injuries is ignoring nutrition and hydration and ignoring sleep and recovery. These are considered three pillars: exercise, nutrition and hydration, and sleep and recovery. You cannot ignore any of these. Okay, you cannot be like, okay, I will work out, I cannot control what I eat, I'm going to eat all the junk, I will eat at whatever time I want, I will eat in whatever quantity I want, or I will starve some days and then I will just work out. That doesn't work. Okay, that's definitely a recipe for disaster. Okay, third thing that will not work is again same. Yeah, why do I have to sleep? 4 ghante enough for me. If you don't recover from any workout, so rest and recovery, any person who has been working out and has some expertise, who has the knowledge of the science behind it, will tell you that workout is just one part. In workout, we break down certain systems and the building or the repair work happens during sleep or the recovery phase. So don't ignore your nutrition and hydration, don't ignore your sleep and recovery. Fifth important point, this is actually the simplest thing to do and most of the times people mess up here. Okay, fifth thing, listen to your body. It cannot get easier. Just listen to your body. So if one day if you're getting up and if you aren't feeling active, okay, or if you aren't feeling energetic, then don't force yourself in a intense workout. Okay, instead think why this is happening. Did I like miss out on sleep yesterday? Did I eat something wrong? If you find those things and just fix them, that will be much better. So always listen to your body. Applies to pain as well, because I see a lot of examples, a lot of people come to me, okay, I was getting some pain after the workout. So see, post workout you will get muscle pain, but muscle pain is in the belly of the muscle. You cannot get joint pain from workout. If you are getting joint pain, then you are definitely doing something wrong and you need to seek help from an expert. So don't ignore your joint pains. Not even like even for one session, if you feel okay, after this session I'm feeling pain in my lower back, or after this session I'm feeling pain in my wrist. Don't ignore it. Pain is nothing but your body is telling you to stop and fix the problems. Okay, it's feedback from your body. So don't ever ignore joint pain.